Okay. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sammy, Grayson, and it is time for more Dawntrail. We arrived here at the home of the Yahui. We now have to go find our High Luminary in order to get another key stub. The Feat of Proof. As we've just been informed, the Feat of Proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerfiler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yahui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfiler's whereabouts. If the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. Let us see what we can discover. And off she goes. Let's see. Closest one appears to be right over here. Rarejar. Yorgerwar. Rarejar Magnus. The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Let me ask you a question. That Jabral who came out of the temple earlier, is that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Galu Jaja? I don't think that's the important thing here. Let's go run this way. There you are. Zerbalor. Tuliolan? Tuliolan? No, you're from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Skyrune, but also keeper of the Sepulchres. His duties often take him outside the village. Alright, so where are these Sepulchres, then? The 10,000 steps. There's our man. Hello. What you doing there, buddy? Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I don't know where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man. Deep reverence for our traditions. The glyphs we carve, for one. He affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone. The story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about their ways, then I bid you visit Proof. To the northwest of here. It's one of our grave sites. That sounds way too obvious. Before I forget. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? I don't know if it's where he is, but I was able to get a location. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfiler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. Yakui's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into the burial grounds? I was told of a place called Proof nearby here. Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself. Then let's go and take a look. Even if you don't find Gerfiler there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yahui. Gravesite is somewhere northwest of here? And we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? To the northwest. That is not northwest. What the hell? Oh, that's kind of cool. The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. The sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. Thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Yeah, Lisa. How you holding up over here? It's not quite mountain climbing. Let's see. Are you tuned? I tuned. Okay, cool. Just a bits of hot magma rocks. There's Alpha now. How you holding up, buddy? The look of home's rather than grace. It's seen long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dried grass. Yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valigarmanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. Here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Let's follow the road and see where that takes us. She went way ahead. Wuklamat, where are you? Ah. Hehe, Wuklamat wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerfler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when the heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us. We might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Understood. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so I will remain in your hearts also. And to find this indelible passage. That is a minotaur up there. Wallopin. As in, it's going to give you a wallopin if you go too close to it. Wow. Big statues. Or monuments. Hello? What in the fuck? What is that? Oh, there's another one. Can't make it out very well right now. Hello. A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. There's even more. They really are magnificent. And together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yahui. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Turaul under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yogg-Turaul. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. You still make use of that bridge in Tuliolal for travel. Can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete the work of that scale. But I never heard of any Yahui living in Yogg-Turaul. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. I bit my tongue. I see great sadness. This scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Yogg-Turaul those 1,000 years ago, the soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawata and Chitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yahui who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. Because they didn't want people to get sick. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared the invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. And as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Yogg-Turaul and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us. Here, in the stones upon which we recorded our days. Here, in the tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. A lesson that I think Zaralja needs to learn. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Tirali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Workhor Zormer. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain, and it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning, and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Workhor Zormer. Alright, to the mountaintop. Which I suspect is going to be a dungeon. Because I remember the last time we had to climb a mountain that high, it was Samal, which is a dungeon. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. Motherfucker just sleeping his way to the top. Well, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. Lamat's just like, right. Flint. Oh, look, it's the Geodudes. It's Geodude if they were big-brained instead of big-muscled. Hey, yo, dude. Rock Psychic Geodude. Regional variant. Get on it. Hey, you remember how the Chronicles was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zaralja is attempting to defeat the proof, then he will have heard the same lesson. You can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. I wouldn't bet on it too high. The High Luminary. So at least unlock the dungeon first, before I end things.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Oh.
Farther. Komar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
Hi.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
Kind of figures.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Well,
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
meow.
That's right.
Atta girl. You okay, buddy? I'm sorry, does that bird have gems on it?
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grfurler is waiting.
Your furler. So are we going to be down one Alphino for this? Waiting for the unlock. There it is. Worker's armor now accessible. Alright. Have our team of 3. Which one's going to be our healer? Question that will be answered next time. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.